Hey, good evening to you all. You are listening to WMAQ, Chicago Teetotalers Radio. My name is Hubbub Bologne, and I'll be bringing you tonight's game where the Chicago Teetotalers taking on the Boston Ruffians. And this is a game that, gotta be honest, when we saw it would have been a little bit more fearful a little bit earlier in the season, but the Ruffians seem to have been on a bit of a slide. Unfortunately, the Teetotalers seem to be having the same sort of slide issues. This is a battle of teams that are coming into this game 10 and 11 at the halfway point, both four games out of first place. And I'd like to see the Teetotalers take an opportunity to move up in the standings, as they've been struggling to stay above 500 all season long. And got a good chance to do it here tonight. And, of course, in the rest of this season. In the rest of this series, which goes tomorrow and the day off, and then continues again the day after that. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and go down to our PA announcer here at Rothstein Park and get our lineups announced.
Good evening, Chicago, and welcome to Rothstein Park for tonight's game between the Boston Ruffians and the Chicago Teetotalers. Introducing first the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Ruffians. Batting first, the second baseman, number 10, Loud Juice Kendrick. Batting second, the catcher, number 42, Shrewd Bland. Batting third, the shortstop, number 27, Coke Can Lloyd. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 14, Wiggly Bispo. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Fixed Ray Mortgage. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 30, Rogue Bison. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 5, Pretend Esposito. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 40, Dub Straining. And the starting pitcher for the Boston Ruffians, number 54, Melron Snellnitz. And now the starting lineup of your home team, Chicago Teetotalers. Batting first, the shortstop, number 42, Bowtie Harvey. Batting second, the first baseman, number 3, Dirt Junction. Batting third, the right fielder, number 27, Throat Boulder. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 35, Cowie Bangit. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 14, Moopy Pound Cake. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 23, Umpty Pool. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 11, Spray Bradley. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 2, Nevada Escargot. And batting ninth, and starting pitcher for the Chicago Teetotalers, number 25, Barnacle Portal.
Well, I must say the crowd here at Rothstein Park absolutely ready for a riveting game of baseball between two teams that very much could use a win. Boston Ruffians are losing 4 straight, including a 3-game series to the Brown Trousers, who have just been on fire as of late, moving up the standings. Going to be a single to lead things off. Ray Bradley having to make the play in outfield. Rude Bland with Loud Juice Kendrick on first base. That's going to be ball number 2. 3-1 for Barnacle Portal. Uncle Porter with a record of 1-3. 10 strikeouts, but he's going to hit into a Fancy Dan double play. Brought to you by Fancy Dan's Follicle Products. Put more pop in your quaff with Fancy Dan's selection of pomades, styling salves, shampoos, and gelatins.
That's a strike.
For your hair. I guess the world is just changing before our very eyes. That should be an easy third out. Howie Bangett throws it to Gert Junction. And in a way, it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Fancy Dan double play helping things out. One hit, but no runs for the Boston Ruffians. Bowtie Harvey, the leadoff hitter for the Teetotalers. He's a very beefy shortstop. Doesn't have the sort of versatility to field ground balls, but he's got the batting prowess. And that prowess is going to send him to first base with a single grounded up left field. And Wiggly Bispo has to field it. Here is Gert Junction. A heavy hitter, and Gert Junction is going to send that one just to the warning track, caught by Bispo for out number 1. I guess I was getting a bit ahead of myself. Gert Junction has hit 5 home runs on the season, only batting .240. He struck out 11 times. Here is Throat Boulder. Throat Boulder with 4 home runs. Batting .255. Teetotalers have the bat strength. They just haven't been able to have quite the success that was expected of them, unfortunately. As Boulder is going to fly that one out. Here's Howie Bangett in the cleanup spot, batting .405, and he has found his way into the lineup, but unfortunately it's going to be out number 3. And at the end of 1, it is no score. Bring up Wiggly Bispo, cleanup spot, both in the lineup. Left field, this is his first time in the cleanup spot. They've been moving around their lineup as the Ruffians. They've tried to figure out what they can do to get this together. 321 is the average for Wiggly Bispo, the left fielder. He's got 14 RBIs, second on the team, behind only Shrewd Bland, the catcher. And smash that one high in the air, should be playable. Looks like the center fielder, Spray Bradley, is going to call off his teammates and make the catch himself for out number 1. Swing and a miss by Fixed Ray Mortgage, the right fielder. Again, not a has kind of become a bit of a starter. He's played 17 games. He's found his way into the game for the most part, but hasn't been a regular starter. Sharing space with Leonard Toblerone and the other outfielders. Gonna get on first base with this one, though. Here is Rogue Bison, the first baseman. Bison is just a fixture in this lineup for the Ruffians. A reliable first baseman, if there ever was one. He's going to smash that one. Not necessarily known for hitting it long and hard, but he's going to hit it to industry for a home run for the Ruffians. Rogue Bison hits his 6th home run and is now up his RBI, his runs batted in, to 15 on the season. Puts him up ahead of his teammate Wiggly Bispo. And the Ruffians take a 2-0 lead. This should be easily playable by Harvey. Makes the throw, and it's out number 2 to Johnston. That was Pretend Esposito, who's been in a bit of a rut for the Ruffians. But again, they have enough players they can find the bats and the offense when they need to. And that should be easily played. Throw made by Nevada Escargot. And that's going to bring an end to the top of the second. Whoopie Pound Cake facing down a 2-run deficit for the Teetotalers. That's ball 1, pass him by. Ball 2 is inside. Elron Snellnitz.
Inside.
Not the he's been struggling a bit as a pitcher. 1-3. He's going to take that. He's going to take his base on a walk. That is the second walk for Melron Snellnitz. Not used to walking batters. But Umpty Pool swing at that one. Strike 1.
Right.
Snellnitz's ERA 7.8 has not been enough.
Elbow.
He tends to come out before the end of the 6th inning on average. And almost getting in the way of the runner, but they had to just go only to first to Rogue Bison. Spray Bradley up now. Humpty Pool up to first. Movie Poundcake on second.
Steer right.
Only runner on second. Excuse me, I said Humpty Pool was on first. He had already out at first. That's going to be out number 2. An easy play for the pitcher Snellnitz. Here's Nevada Escargot. Bottom of the lineup for the Teetotalers.
Steer right.
Big swing by Escargot. He's batting 260. Not the worst appearance for him at 8th in the lineup. He's going to get on base. And the throw all the way down from Dub Straining puts runners on the corners. And here is Barnacle Portal. Pitch a spot. He can get punch up on anything. It would be very welcome. Unfortunately, it's not going to get there in time. He's going to try to run it out, but it's going to be out number 3. And that will do it. Stranding 2 runners. At the end of 2, it's 2-0. Ron Snellnitz, the pitcher, is going to be batting first. He's going to bat that first foul. Pops up. The second one should be easily playable. Portal is calling everyone off. He's got it for out number 1. Bring up Loud Juice Kendrick at the top of the order. He's going to hit that one into the outfield. It's going to drop right before Spray Bradley. And Kendrick on again, this time with a single. Bring up Shrewd Bland. It's that one foul. Bland, one of the best batsmen, the best average and the most RBI of the Ruffians. He's batting .390, 16 RBI, 4 home runs. Having just quite the day, quite the season. Catcher of the Ruffians, easily one of the best players they've got. Along with starting pitcher Gary Antoinette, who just scored his first loss, 6th start against the Philadelphia Brown Trousers recently. That one's going to go through the legs of the pitcher. And Coke Can Lloyd is on with a single. 2 outs. That's going to be another one right up the middle. Are they going to send home the runner? They are. I don't know if it's in time. He is in time. 3-0. Whoopie Poundcake could not get the catch and swipe it back. In time, the Ruffians take an even further lead. That's going to be Dick Stray Mortgage smashing that one foul. Ball 1. And an attempt to steal, and is going to be safe. Is Coke Can Lloyd. Another foul ball, 1-2 the count. Barnacle Portal. On top of the third, that's ball 2, 2-2. Pops that one out, should be easily playable by Junction, and it's going to retire the side for the Ruffians, but not before they get another run on the board. Beg your forgiveness as I was called away from the microphone for just a moment, and we have out number 2 recorded. Here's Throat Boulder. So far, it's basically been a 1-2 inning so far for the Teetotalers. That should be easily played. Pretend Esposito, the throw to Bison, and another 0 for the Teetotalers. Struggling to get the offense going. Rogue Bison up to the plate for the Ruffians here in the top of the fourth. That is ball one. And a quick turnaround. Afternoon games tomorrow for these teams. All 8 teams are playing tomorrow. I know all 8 teams are playing tonight. I think 3 teams are playing tomorrow. Well, excuse me, 3 games are playing tomorrow. Couldn't be 3 teams. They have to have opponents. So 6 out of the 8 teams are playing tomorrow. And again, I think the same can be said for the day after that. That's going to be bouncing off the wall. Throat Boulder has to field it. It's a double. It's a double for Pretend Esposito. And here is Dub straining. And sometimes there's just not much you can say at this point when the single brings the run to third. It's just not a good day for Barnacle Portal so far. The 3-run home run started it off in a bad way, and it just did not get any better. That'll be the first out to Throat Boulder. The runner will tag up. Will the throw at home be in time? It shall not. And the runner will move to second as well, bringing up Loud Juice Kendrick, top of the order. And what a diving play by Nevada Escargot to get the second out of the inning. Shrewd Bland 0 for 2 today. That's an unusual sight, to be fair.
It's inside.
First pitch, ball 1. I think he could hit that. That was very inside. He's going to foul off the second pitch for strike 1. Just over the head of Cowie Bangett, and it will be runners to the corners yet again, with Coke Can Lloyd up to bat 1 for 2 today. Smashes that one right into the glove of Nevada Escargot. The throw to second was the easiest, and that is going to retire the side. Well, 2 more runs get on the board for the Ruffians. It is now 5-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Cowie Bangett to the plate. And first pitch is going to be right to Coke Can Lloyd, and the out is recorded. That is going to drop into left field, just about left center. Dub Straining will have to field it and makes the throw, and that is going to be Moopy Poundcake on with a double. Here's Umpty Pool, and this might be the time that the Teetotalers can maybe put together a bit of a run. Umpty Pool, that's going to be, they go for the out at third. What insight by Melron Snellnitz. They opt for 1 out, and now they can go the out at first or second. And Pretend Esposito leaps into the air, and I must say that catch is worth a salt. That catch, putting the end of the inning, is brought to you by Salt. You can try it on everything. Found wherever salt is sold. Top of the 5th for the Ruffians. Barnacle Portal on 61 pitches already. They've really just lit up this man. Metaphorically, of course. Here's Wiggly Bispo really working the count. He's going to swing on that one. It's going to drop right into the glove of Spray Bradley for out number 1. Here's Fixed Ray Mortgage. Has really been taking his liberties with the bat today, and Nevada Escargot will field that one, and the throw to first is an easy one for Gert Junction. And Rogue Bison would really kill for a 1-2-3 inning from the Teetotalers. It really would just get the confidence back and perhaps start something up. And just as I say it, a double is allowed into right field, and it's going to go for 3. The triple, safe with the triple, is Rogue Bison, and Pretend Esposito, who has just been coming into his own this game, up to the plate with 2 outs. A runner 90 yards away from scoring, and that's going to be popped up, so it should be playable. And yes, Moopy Poundcake makes the catch in foul territory. Still 5-0, but The Teetotalers take the plate. Nevada escargot. And we'll have to imagine maybe Barnacle Portal will be coming out of this game. He's pitched over 70 pitches and it's only been 5 innings. That should be the first out for the Teetotalers as escargot. And yes, Pomona Characters, possibly a second baseman, coming in for Barnacle Portal.
That's a strike.
Pinch hitting, swings at strike one. And not sure who will be going to. I imagine I might expect to see Thermos Hearn in the bullpen. A lot of good bullpen pitches for the Teetotalers. Goop Gloppage, Dairy Hamper, and Thermos Hearn are the three that
Outside.
but as good a 3 relievers, middle relievers as I can say any team would have. And with 2 outs here is Gert Johnson. And that should be easily played by Rogue Bison, takes the step himself. And Thermos Hearn, in fact, will come in. I thought I saw him working out in the bullpen. It will be Thermos Hearn for a bit of the long haul. Top of the 6th, he will take the mound for the Teetotalers, facing Dub Straining, the bottom of the order, Dub Straining, Melron Snellnitz. First pitch is going to be caught by Cowie Bangett. Lined right to his glove. And Snellnitz will stay in this game, it looks like. He swings a strike one.
Outside.
Nearly pitched as many pitches as Barnacle Portal at his strike 2 the foul. Ball 2 as well, 2-2 the count. Swings at that one, it should go into foul territory. Is it going to go over the backstop, or will it be able to be caught? Yes, Movie Pound Cake getting the catch. And here is Loud Juice Kendrick at the top of the order. 2 for 3 today for Loud Juice Kendrick, facing Thermos Hearn for the first time.
Ball's outside.
That is ball number 1. Swing at that one should be easily played. Bowtie Hobby, the throw to Gert Johnson. And the out is recorded. Well, Melron Snellnitz will have to face Throat Boulder, Cowie Bangett, and Movie Pound Cake this inning. And Throat Boulder starting things off, trying to play some head games. He's gone 0-2. So haven't really seen much of that long ball that he seems to be swinging for. He just picked one of those big swings. He's going to pop that one up. He's going to go backwards. Back to the backstop. Easy play by Shrewd Land, and that's the first out. Here's Cowie Bangett. Again, for Bangett. Been quieted by Snellnitz today. That's going to go right to Kokan Lloyd. The throw to Bison. It's an academic second out.
Pitch is outside.
Facing Moopy Pound Cake. One of the few places where the offense has been coming from in small doses from the Teetotalers. But unfortunately, that's going to be foul, and Pretend Esposito just dives right onto that. That'll go right to Snellnitz, the pitcher, the throw, and the end of the 6th inning. With still the score being 5-0 in favor of the Boston Ruffians. Beg your pardon, I had to step away from the microphone, get my my hot dog order correct. I always know that I enjoy the extra celery salt on my hot dog. Of course, we come down to Rothstein Park. Definitely try the celery salt. Try the pickled relish. And of course, if you feel so inclined, try a bit of mustard. Just try it and see if you might like it. I prefer the celery salt in heaps. If I can't sneeze and see some of the celery salt poof into the air, then that's not enough on my hot dog. Being easily played. Pop up for Bowtie Harvey, second out, and here comes Rogue Bison. And looks like they're going to walk Rogue Bison. I can't say I blame them pitching this one out. All three and the fourth will send Rogue Bison
Take your base.
first base on an intentional walk. Bring up Pretend Esposito. Esposito batting 261. And he's had a bit of a slump, and that's going to be an easy play. Escargot scoops it up, makes the throw to Junction, and gets the third out. Well, one does cross the plate to the top of the seventh. It's 6-0 now to Boston. And Esposito will come out, and Virgil's Sacrifice will come in. Leonard Toblerone coming in for Fixed Rate Mortgage, so that is definitely a... Toblerone is definitely a fielding choice. Virgil's Sacrifice, you know, I would have said Pretend Esposito was doing a fine job as well, maybe still nursing that industry. Or that injury, not that industry, nursing that industry. That's what you do if you are just starting up a business, you're nursing the industry.
It's inside.
And the first out, of course, caught in left field. Here is Spray Bradley. Swings. People advise that swing. He's going to foul off for 1 and 2. Spray Bradley has been
Go high.
batting 214. A bit below, but he's got 19 RBIs. Leads the team. But very much feast or famine for Spray Bradley. He's also struck out 12 times. So likes to swing it, and he's going to get that triple. Bring in Nevada Escargot. And that's going to be out number 2. But the Teetotalers do in fact get a run across the plate. Here's Thermosern coming out. And it looks like so will be Melron Snell. It's Sandy Carfax will be taking the mound for the Ruffians, as that was Better Thrusty popping it out for out number 3. Goop Gloppage. Oh, sorry, that was Stink Success. Excuse me. I thought that was Better Thrusty. Goop Gloppage coming in for the Teetotalers. Who face no longer Melron Snellnitz. Sorry, but Dub Straining. And then I have to wonder if it will be Sandy Carfax. I guess I have to be. I would imagine moving on with a double switch. I must have missed the double switch. Nope, Sandy Carfax will be taking the plate. I guess the Ruffians with a 5-run lead feel comfortable with that. So we're having big swing going up the middle for Carfax. He's going to be on with a single to Spray Bradley. And why not? Why wouldn't the pitcher also get a hit in this case? This is most concerning for the pitching of the Teetotalers. The Ruffians seem to be coming back to their winning ways after dropping 4 in a row and plummeting down the standing. They look to be back like the team we had feared in the start of the season. Might have found their mojo, as it were. Of course, mojo, the strength and conditioning coach, I understand, was lost for a bit. Found mojo, and that's going to be a walk. For Kendrick, bringing up Shrewd Bland, who's 2 for 4, so you walk Kendrick to get to Bland. It's not a very... It wasn't an intentional walk, but it's not anything better. Here's go, potential Fancy Dan, bang it! Junction, Fancy Dan, double play to end the inning. Brought to you again by Fancy Dan, Follicle Products, put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. Try the selections of shampoos, pomades, styling salves, and gelatin products. Gonna be a single for Bowtie Harvey to get things started for the Teetotalers. Down 5 in the bottom of the 8th. It is Gert Junction. Gert Junction, the guy we really like to see some offense from. He's been struggling a bit for batting 240. Gonna pop that one up behind. 0-2 the count. And he's going to strike out for the first of this 8th inning. Here is Throat Border. Again, his confidence unflappable. Pointing right to the outfield as if he's going to hit it there again. To be fair, he hasn't hit it there yet today. Third pitch, 1 and 3. Well, 1 and 2 the count, excuse me. And he's going to strike out. That is, in fact, 1 and 3. It's a strike 3. And Cowie bang it. Pitching of the Boston Ruffians has been lights out today. Even Howie Bangett, the most reliable batsman for the Teetotalers,
High.
has been rendered moot.
Steer
And he's going to swing wildly at the strike, too, getting frustrated, I think, at this point. Big swing doesn't have the distance. It doesn't. Toblerone with the warning track catch. Top of the ninth, the Ruffians take the plate again. Cook Can Lloyd, followed by Wiggly Bispo and Fixed Ray Mortgage, facing Goop Gloppage. That is ball number one. Gets his foul down the right, the first base line. 2-1 the count now. And it's going to be a big swing. It's going to fall into the gap. I don't think any of the fielders are going to get there in time. No, it's going to leave the baseball park to industry. Cook Can Lloyd makes it another run. Makes it 7-1 for the Ruffians. They are finding their winning ways yet again. Wiggly Bispo with no outs. Gonna pop that one straight up in the air. Howie Bangett with the catch for out number one. Here is Leonard Toblerone. Beg pardon, I did say Fixed Ray Mortgage. Came out for Leonard Toblerone early in the game. He was part of a double switch. Toblerone, I think this is first at bat. I think only 231, and that's going to be another out for Toblerone. Rogue Bison with 2 outs. Will pop that one into shallow left, waving off the other fielders is Humpty Poole. And Poole gets the catch. So 3 outs to go for the Teetotalers to basically get over a 6-run deficit. Moopy Pound Cake, good one to start things off. Pound Cake, big strike one from Sandy Carfax.
It's inside.
Second pitch, loses control, goes inside a little bit. That's the slider. And that is going to leave the infield, so that'll be a single for Pound Cake. Goes between both the first baseman and the second baseman, diving and missing it. Humpty Poole with a runner on first. Gonna swing foul on that one.
No.
Second pitch, low for ball one. Smash that one foul into the first base seats. Swing at that one should be a fancy Dan. Loud Juice Kendrick gets the toss from Cook Can Lloyd, and the throw to Rogue Bison. 2 outs. Ray Bradley, the final out of this game as far as the Ruffians are concerned. Swings at it. That second strike is called. He did not swing at that one. That should be an easy catch. Wiggly Bispo gets under it. The Boston Ruffians, in emphatic fashion, get a big win and break their losing streak of 4 games. They are now on a winning streak of 1. The Chicago Teetotalers is now on a losing streak of 2. And that will be it for us here. Final score: the Boston Ruffians 7 runs off 14 hits. Chicago Teetotalers 1 run off 7 hits. The box scores of the game will, of course, make its way into your afternoon papers tomorrow. And I can tell you that the winning pitcher tonight, Melron Snellnitz, losing pitcher, Barnacle Porto, and there was no saves opportunities. We thank the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company for their 3 finest dandies of the day. They all go to members of the Boston Ruffians. The 3rd finest dandy, Melron Snellnitz, pitching 6 2/3 innings, only allowing 5 hits, 1 earned run, and 1 walk. Coke Can Lloyd is the 2nd finest dandy with a home run, a double, 2 RBIs, and a stolen base, going 3 for 5 on the day. But the finest dandy of the day is Rogue Bison, going 2 for 3 with a home run, a triple, and 2 RBIs. That is our finest dandy of the day, Rogue Bison, brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, reminding you always to smoke wheat every day. And that's going to do it for us. We join you again tomorrow for the 2nd game of this series, as I believe taking the mound for the teams, we have Shining Schlenkowitz for the Boston Ruffians, whereas the Chicago Teetotalers will put their faith in, I believe it is, I'm looking for the names. I'm missing it here somewhere. Yes, it is in fact going to be, there it is. Bonky Gorman will take the mound for the Teetotalers. 3-0 so far for Gorman. Should be a good outing for him. And until then, this is Hubbub Bologne for WMAQ, wishing you a good evening. Good night.